Hi, my name is Miko, and welcome to my kitchen. I am the owner of Happy Hemp. Today, we're going to prepare an apple cobbler with a crumble with the consistency of Happy Hemp seed and oatmeal. Let's get started. So today, I am hosting a dinner party for my friends. I'm new here in Austin, so I'm really excited. It's one of my first dinner parties. So these are Granny Smith apples that are lovely in color. We're just going to cube them up and chop them up. Pretty simple. First thing we're going to do is we're going to make the filling for our ramekin. So just want to lightly chop up the apples and stick them into the bowl and remove the seeds. When you chop them, they'll come out on the side, so not a big deal. About 3 apples is good for 2 ramekins. You might have a little left over, but I always like to sneak a little bit before the party. Just get those nice and chopped up. Make sure they're not too big. Again, make sure to remove the top and the seeds. So many people are unfamiliar with hemp seeds. One of the best things about it is not only is it healthy and nutritious, but it's easily added into pretty much whatever you do. So it is a nice complement to an oatmeal, to a cinnamon, to a salmon. So anything basically you already do, the idea is just add it along for the ride. Don't overthink it. This is not about going and buying a new piece of equipment or buying anything that you're unfamiliar with. I'm gonna add a little lemon zest to the rusticness of the apples. You can buy a sophisticated grater. However, on the back of all your cheese graters, or if you've ever wondered what the little one's for, here you go. So we're just gonna do a little bit of lemon zest in there just for a little bit of a kick. Don't have to overdo it. We're gonna take the lemon and we're gonna cut it in half, and we are going to coat the top. Just squeeze it with your hands. If you get any seeds in it, just grab them out, not a big deal. Just coat the top of it. So now we have lemon juice. We gotta kinda coat that and put some sweetness in it. So I have a half a cup of just plain sugar that we're gonna add to the top of it, just like so. And next, we're gonna put a little bit of flour in. I have 2 tablespoons of flour measured out. This is actually gonna pull some juices out. Last but not least, we have 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, and we're gonna give that a little twirl. So this is gonna sit for approximately 30 minutes. Throw it in the refrigerator. What you're looking for is those juices to come out and for it to kind of marinate basically with the sugars. So I'm gonna set this back here. And this is the finished product. So you've got the juicy consistency. It's been sitting. It has not only the sweetness of the sugar, but you got this nice little kick with a little bit of lemon juice. So next we're gonna get some ramekins. You can do this in a larger pan. However, I like the idea of being consistent with being able to serve little tiny ramekins, individual desserts. I think it's super cute and individual, makes it easy to serve. So I just picked up these ramekins, super easy breezy. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add in just to the top our apple mixture. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Just add that to the top like that. Okay. So we're gonna set this aside and we're gonna make the crumble. So basically you're gonna have an amazing dessert ready to go in about 45 minutes. So about this time is where you wanna preheat the oven. We're going at 350, simple, it's preheating. By the time we're done with the crumble, we'll be ready to put it in the oven. So next we're gonna get ready to do the topping. This is a Cuisinart. It's pretty much the best way to do it, food processor. So you're gonna take a 1/4 cup of Happy Hemp, and we're gonna add in a little bit of brown sugar, again, a half a cup. These are rolled oats, oatmeal. You can buy them in bulk at any grocery store. It's pretty easy. Most people have them in the refrigerator, so just add that to it. That was a half a cup. Last but not least, we're gonna do a half a cup of flour. So there's no right or wrong way to put all this in. Any way to do it, you can just add it to this. So the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna put the lid on, get that nice and tight. At this point in time, you wanna have a little bit of wine. Want to be ready for your guest. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna pulse this and you're gonna add butter in it. And what you're looking for is a crumble. So I have pre-cut out some pats of butter. So we're just gonna add it like so. So this is gonna kind of gel together. You wanna make sure your butter is cold. The reason why, it's gonna help gel it up. You're not looking for this to be smooth. So you are gonna use a stick of butter. This is dessert. So after you're done pulsing it, you're gonna take your top off. And you're looking for a consistency. So it's almost a dough, but you can pull it apart. It's very gritty, if you will. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put it on top. You don't want it to be perfect. That's actually the coolness and the beauty of the dessert. Again, we're going for a rustic feel. It's fall. Just put that on top. Again, do not be perfect. That's where the perfection is. Just like that. It smells so good, and it's not even in the oven. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna cook this for 35 to 40 minutes. You're looking for the top to brown. So that butter and that hemp and that oatmeal is gonna seep down, and the lemon zest and the sugar is gonna rise up, and you're gonna have a perfect balanced blend in the middle. So, as to not create more work for yourself, there's a couple things I do suggest. Put it on a pan. You're gonna save yourself some time and some energy as you put it into the oven. So let's get this into the oven. So first and foremost, when you take this out of the oven, it's gonna be hot. You do wanna bake it on a baking sheet, so any spillage is gonna catch on the tray, not the bottom of the oven. So these are piping hot, so you wanna get them 10 minutes or so to sit and wait until they're finished. So what I like to do is finish the top of it with a little bit of hemp. Now, hemp seeds, only 2 tablespoons, has actually more protein than meat, fish, or tofu. So you are putting a little healthiness on top of your crumble. To serve it, I'm all about presentation. You might want to consider putting it on the bottom of a little tray, set it on top. It's piping hot, it's like caramel, and basically your guests are going to be super impressed. Thank you for coming to my dinner party. I've enjoyed having you. Happy crumble, happy hemp, happy life.